There comes a time in every human life when the noise becomes unbearable. The endless search for something outside ourselves, the race for success, validation, and approval, it all becomes too much. We chase after what seems just beyond our reach, believing that fulfillment is a destination, that happiness is something we must earn. We find ourselves at the foot of countless mountains, believing that if we just climb high enough, if we just achieve enough, we will find the peace we've longed for. But in this relentless pursuit, we overlook the simple truth. That which we seek has always been within us. In the quiet of your soul, in the stillness that resides beneath the noise of your mind, there is a truth waiting to be remembered. You are not incomplete. You are not broken. You were born whole, born perfect, born a divine spark of the universe. You were born with everything you need to be at peace, to love freely, to live in harmony with all of existence. The idea that you are lacking, that you must somehow become something else to find fulfillment, is the greatest illusion. The soul does not seek outwardly. The soul does not strive. The soul is already at home, in union with the divine, whole in its essence. What you are looking for, the love you crave, the peace you long for, the purpose you seek, it is not something you must find. It is something you must remember. It is something you must awaken to. The truth has always been inside of you, in the depth of your being. You are not lost. You are simply looking in the wrong places. Stop. Just for a moment, stop. Close your eyes and breathe. Breathe deeply, allowing each breath to pull you inward, away from the world of distractions and desires. Feel the rhythm of your heart, the pulse of life flowing through your veins. Let the stillness wash over you, and in that stillness, listen to the voice that has always been there, quiet and unwavering. This is the voice of your soul. It speaks not in words, but in feelings, in whispers, in intuition. It speaks of truth. You are not the roles you play. You are not your title, your job, your social standing. You are not the sum of your accomplishments or your failures. These are all simply labels, masks you wear for the world. But underneath it all, there is something eternal, something formless, something divine. You are not the ego. You are not the image you present to the world. You are the awareness behind the image, the consciousness that sees, that witnesses, that knows the truth beyond all appearances. When you awaken to this truth, when you begin to live from this place of deep inner knowing, the world no longer has the power to define you. You no longer need to prove your worth or seek approval from others. You no longer need to chase after what the world tells you will bring happiness, because you realize that true fulfillment comes from within. It comes from knowing that you are enough just as you are. You do not need to become anything else. You do not need to prove anything. You are already whole, already perfect, already loved. And when you live from this place, the world begins to reflect that truth back to you. There is a deep peace that comes when you stop searching for validation outside of yourself. This peace is not contingent on circumstances, not dependent on external events or outcomes. It is a peace that comes from remembering who you truly are, the divine spark within, the awareness that sees beyond the illusions of the world. It is a peace that comes from surrendering the need to control, from letting go of the fear that you are not enough. The truth is you are more than enough. You always have been. Imagine for a moment what it would be like to live without the constant pressure to become something else, to do more, to achieve more. Imagine waking up each day knowing that you are already whole, already worthy, already perfect. Imagine stepping into each moment with the full awareness that you are not separate from the divine, but that you are an expression of the divine, a living, breathing manifestation of the universe itself. There is no need to strive for love, for peace, for purpose, because all of these things reside within you, waiting to be uncovered, waiting to be lived. This is the awakening. This is the remembering. The journey is not one of becoming, but of unveiling. You do not need to become more spiritual, more enlightened, more anything. You simply need to remove the layers of illusion, the conditioning, the beliefs that have been placed upon you by the world. You need to return to the truth of who you are. You are already everything you seek. You are the love, the peace, the joy, the freedom. All of it is already inside you. The mind, in its constant quest for answers, will tell you that this is too simple. It will tell you that you need to work harder, to search more diligently, to fight for what you want. But the soul knows the truth. The soul knows that there is nothing to fight for, nothing to chase. There is only the quiet surrender to the truth within. There is only the remembering of the light that has always been there, waiting for you to see it. This is the great paradox of life. You are already whole, yet you must remember your wholeness. You are already perfect, yet you must uncover the perfection that lies within you. You are already love, yet you must allow that love to flow freely from you. The ego will tell you that you must do something to earn these things, that you must become something you are not. But the soul knows that there is nothing to earn, nothing to become. You are already everything. When you release the ego, when you let go of the need to control and manipulate, something miraculous happens. You begin to align with the flow of life. You begin to trust the wisdom of the universe, the wisdom that resides within you. You begin to move through life with grace, with ease, with an open heart. You no longer struggle against the current of life. You surrender to it. You allow it to carry you to places you never could have imagined. And in this surrender, you find freedom. You find a freedom that is not the absence of pain, but the presence of truth. A freedom that is not found in external circumstances, but in the deep knowing that you are already free. You are not bound by the past, by your mistakes, by your fears. You are not bound by the opinions of others, by the expectations of the world. You are free to be who you truly are, without apology, without limitation. And this freedom is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to the world. As you begin to live from this place of inner truth, something beautiful happens. Your life begins to transform. You no longer chase after external goals. Instead, you begin to live in alignment with your soul's purpose. You no longer seek validation from the world. Instead, you radiate a quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are. You no longer live in fear. Instead, you live in peace. And this peace is contagious. It spreads to everyone around you. It changes the world. You are not here to be perfect. You are not here to fit into a mold. You are here to be your true self, to express the unique essence of who you are. And when you do this, when you live authentically, you inspire others to do the same. The world does not need more people who are trying to be something they are not. The world needs people who are willing to be themselves, to show up as they are, with all their flaws and imperfections, knowing that they are already enough. The greatest gift you can give to the world is not your achievements, not your success, but your presence. Your presence, rooted in the truth of who you are, is the greatest gift you can offer. When you show up as your authentic self, you allow others to do the same. You create space for others to remember their own truth, their own light, and in this way the world begins to heal. You are not here to chase after something you do not have. You are here to remember what you already are. You are not here to become something else. You are here to uncover the light that has always been inside of you. And when you do, when you let that light shine, you become a beacon for others to follow. You become a source of love, of peace, of truth. And in that light, the world will see itself more clearly. So stop searching, dear one. Stop searching for something outside of you, because what you seek is already within. The light is already there, waiting to be recognized. The love is already there, waiting to be expressed. The peace is already there, waiting to be lived. You are already everything you seek. Let the light within you lead you. Let it guide you through the darkness. Let it illuminate your path, and let it shine for all to see. You are not lost. You are not incomplete. You are already whole. And as you remember this, as you step into the truth of who you are, you will find that the world becomes a reflection of your inner light. You are the light. You always have been. You always will be. Let that light shine. And as you begin to shine, something magical begins to happen. Your very presence begins to heal, not only yourself, but the world around you. The light within you does not simply exist to illuminate your own path. It exists to guide those who have forgotten their way. The beauty of this is simple yet profound. The more you allow your light to shine, the more you invite others to see the light within themselves. You are not here to save the world. You are here to remember the divinity within you, and by doing so, you become a beacon of hope for others who are on their own journey back to themselves. You see, there are no true separations in this universe. What you recognize in yourself is reflected in others. When you look into the eyes of another, you are seeing your own reflection, your own soul in its many forms. The love that you extend to the world is a mirror of the love that you have given to yourself. And when you begin to accept your own light, you begin to accept the world as it is too. No longer does the world appear as something to conquer, to change, or to fix. It simply is. And in this sacred acceptance, you will find your greatest peace. You are not here to force anything into being. You are here to allow the unfolding of your soul's true purpose. It is in the letting go that you find your deepest connection to Source. You are not in charge of this life, dear one. It is not yours to control. The world spins on its axis not by your command, but by the will of the divine. The river of life flows not by your effort, but by the eternal movement of the cosmos. And yet, you are part of that flow. You are not separate from it. You are the river. You are the stream. You are the ocean. The universe is not outside of you. It is within you, moving through you, pulsing in every heartbeat, in every breath. What does it mean to be connected to this vastness? It means to let go of the small self, the one who clings to time, to titles, to past and future. The small self believes it is separate from the whole. It believes it must strive, achieve, and acquire in order to be worthy. But this is the great illusion, the idea that we are separate from the whole. You, dear one, are not just a fragment. You are the entire vastness of the ocean, contained in a single drop. The more you align with the truth of your divine nature, the less you are burdened by the need to become something else. You are not here to be something more, you are here to be what you already are. Your true self is not something you must build or attain, it is something you must remember. And as you remember, the layers of illusion begin to fall away. The masks you've worn for so long slip off, one by one, until you are standing in the raw, unfiltered truth of who you are, divine, whole, and eternally enough. This remembrance is not a loud, dramatic event. It is a quiet revelation that occurs in the stillness of your being, in the soft spaces between your thoughts and the pauses between the breaths you take. It is a recognition, a gentle unfolding, a realization that what you have been searching for has always been here within you, always waiting for your return. And so I ask you now, dear one, to pause and reflect on this truth. You are enough right now. Not when you've achieved more, not when you've improved, not when you've earned more love or approval, but right now, you are worthy of love because you are love. You are worthy of peace because you are peace. You are worthy of joy because you are joy. The journey of life is not about chasing after these qualities as though they are things to be attained. They are not distant objects to be pursued. They are states of being waiting to be recognized within you. And when you stop chasing them, when you stop running from one thing to the next, you will find that they have been with you all along, quietly, waiting for you to open your heart to them. It is only the ego, the small self, that believes there is something outside of itself that it must achieve in order to feel whole. The soul knows that you are whole right now, just as you are. You are not a problem to be fixed. You are not a puzzle to be solved. You are a divine being, complete and perfect in your essence. And when you truly understand this, when you let this truth permeate your every cell, you will no longer be at war with yourself or the world. You will move through life with a sense of ease, a sense of grace. No longer will you be attached to outcomes, to possessions, to the need for external validation. You will stand firm in your truth, knowing that everything you seek is already within you, and from that place of deep inner knowing, you will begin to live with true freedom. True freedom is not the absence of struggle. It is the presence of truth, the truth that no matter what happens in the external world, your peace cannot be shaken. True freedom is a recognition that nothing outside of you can define your worth. Nothing outside of you can take away your inner peace. You are the master of your own inner world, and when you align with your true nature, no external force can disturb the harmony within. And this peace is not something you must wait for. It is already here, waiting for you to acknowledge it. It is in the very core of your being, waiting to be embraced. You need not wait for the world to change in order to experience peace. You simply need to change your perception. You simply need to remember the truth that has always been within you. When you begin to see life from this perspective, you no longer feel the need to control or manipulate the world around you. You simply allow life to unfold, trusting that the universe is always working in your favor, guiding you towards your highest good. And in this trust, in this surrender, you will find a joy that cannot be taken away, a joy that arises from deep within. It is not the absence of difficulty that brings joy. It is the presence of peace amidst the difficulty. It is the knowledge that no matter what challenges you face, your soul remains untouched by them. Your soul is eternal, unchanging, and free. And when you remember this, when you live from this place, you will find that even in the midst of life's trials, you are at peace, you are whole, you are enough. And so, my dear one, I invite you now to let go. Let go of the idea that you must become something more. Let go of the belief that you are not enough as you are. Let go of the need to control, to strive, to achieve. Simply be. Simply allow yourself to remember who you truly are. You are the light. You are the love. You are the peace. You are the divine expression of the universe walking this earth in human form. And when you remember this truth, when you step into the full awareness of your divine nature, everything begins to shift. Your life becomes a reflection of the light that shines within you. The world mirrors back the love that you have given yourself. And you begin to live a life of grace, of joy, of profound peace. You are not lost. You are not broken. You are not incomplete. You are divine. You are whole. You are already everything you seek. Let this truth fill your being and watch as your life transforms before your very eyes. Let the light within you lead you, and let it guide you to the place where you have always belonged, the place where peace resides, where love flows, where joy blooms eternal. And as you walk this path, know this: the world does not need you to be anything other than exactly what you are. The world does not need you to strive, to become, to achieve. The world needs you to be who you are, divine, whole, and unconditionally loved. And when you are fully in alignment with this truth, your light will shine brighter than you ever imagined, and the world will see itself through your eyes. You are already the light you seek. You always have been. Now it is time to let it shine. And as you let your light shine, you begin to notice something extraordinary happening. The world that once seemed so distant, so chaotic, begins to shift in response to your transformation. It's as if the very fabric of reality starts to align with the truth of your being. People begin to feel your peace, even if they cannot explain it. Your energy becomes contagious. Your calmness, your stillness, your very presence begins to radiate, effortlessly touching the hearts of those around you. And without trying, without effort, you become a mirror, a reflection of the very divinity that resides in everyone. You see, the world is not something external to you, not a distant place that you must navigate with caution and fear. The world is a reflection of your inner state. When you change within, when you recognize that you are not separate from the whole, the world begins to reflect that unity. And in that reflection, you see the truth of your oneness with all things, the beauty, the love, the grace of existence. It becomes clear that the world is not a place you must fight against, but a place that is here to support your awakening. As you continue to align with the light within, something even deeper begins to unfold within you. You start to realize that every experience you encounter is a mirror of your own consciousness. Every challenge, every joy, every loss, and every gain is a reflection of what is happening inside of you. The world is not something outside of you to be conquered. It is simply a reflection of the thoughts you hold, the beliefs you carry, the energy you emit. And this is where the power lies. When you align with your true self, you stop resisting the world. You stop trying to change it, to control it, or to manipulate it to fit your desires. You begin to see the world as a sacred canvas upon which your soul is painting the masterpiece of your life. Every brushstroke, every color, every shadow, and every light is a part of the divine design. Every moment, every interaction, every circumstance is not an accident, but a divine orchestration. And as you step into this awareness, you begin to see the beauty in everything, even in the places where others see only chaos or darkness. The truth is, the world will continue to be what it is. But you, dear one, you have the power to change your perception. You have the power to change the way you experience it. You can choose to see everything as a reflection of love, as a reminder of your oneness with the divine. You can choose to see every person as a mirror of yourself, every soul connected to you, each one a unique expression of the same source energy. And when you begin to see the world in this way, the world no longer feels like an enemy. It feels like a dance, a rhythm, a harmonious unfolding. It is said that life is a series of waves, rising and falling, ebbing and flowing. But the truth is, you are not the wave. You are the ocean. The wave comes and goes, but the ocean remains. And so too is your true nature. Your true nature is not bound by the rise and fall of external events. It is not shaken by the passing storms or the shifting tides. You are the vastness of the ocean, always present, always whole, always unchanging, even when the surface of your life seems turbulent. When you begin to live from this place of knowing, when you live from the awareness of your eternal, unshakable nature, you begin to move through life with an extraordinary peace. You no longer fear the storms. You no longer fear the waves. You know that they are but temporary phenomena. You know that they will pass. But you, the ocean, remain. And in this knowing, you begin to experience the magic of life. you begin to realize that life is not something to be endured, not something to be fought against. Life is a gift, a sacred dance that is meant to be lived fully and freely. You are not here to merely survive. You are here to live deeply, to live authentically, to live with joy, with love, with peace. Every breath you take is a reminder of your aliveness. Every step you take is an opportunity to honor the divine energy that moves through you. And as you move through life with this awareness, you begin to see that every moment is an invitation to experience the divine in its many forms. The sacred is not confined to temples or churches or sacred texts. The sacred is in every moment. It is in the way the sunlight dances on the leaves, in the way the wind caresses your skin, in the way your heart beats with life. The sacred is in the very breath you take, in the very body you inhabit, in the very soul that guides you. And so the path you walk, dear one, is not a path of striving or struggling. It is a path of surrender. It is a path of allowing the divine to move through you. It is a path of remembering who you truly are, the light, the love, the peace, the joy. And as you remember this truth, you begin to experience life as it was always meant to be, effortless, flowing, and filled with grace. When you let go of the need to control, when you release the illusion that you must fix yourself or fix the world, you open yourself to the miraculous flow of life. The universe will guide you to exactly where you need to be. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to chase anything. All you need to do is trust. Trust that life is unfolding perfectly, that every step you take is part of your divine journey. Trust that the light within you is guiding you, leading you, illuminating your path. And this trust, this surrender, this allowing is the key to living a life of true freedom. True freedom is not the absence of obstacles or challenges. True freedom is the ability to move through life with ease, with grace, with peace, no matter what comes your way. It is the ability to be present in every moment, to experience life fully without fear or hesitation. It is the ability to stand in your truth and let the world see you for who you truly are. In this space of freedom, you begin to realize that nothing is permanent, neither the joys nor the sorrows. Everything is a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of existence. But you, the eternal you, are not bound by time. You are not bound by the past or the future. You are the timeless awareness that observes it all. You are the space in which life unfolds. And when you live from this awareness, you are free from the attachments that once held you captive. You are free from the fear that once clouded your vision. You are free to live in the present moment, to be fully alive, fully engaged in the dance of life. And this, dear one, is the greatest gift you can give to yourself. It is the greatest gift you can give to the world. When you live from the light within, when you let go of the need to become something more, you become a living example of peace, of love, of joy. And as you shine your light, you inspire others to do the same. You remind them that they too are whole, that they too are divine, that they too are enough. And in this way, you help to heal the world, not through your actions, but through your presence. So remember this, you are already whole, you are already enough, you are already the light you seek. There is nothing you need to become, there is nothing you need to achieve. You are already everything. And when you remember this truth, when you allow it to guide you, you will find that life becomes a beautiful, effortless unfolding, a sacred dance that is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. Let go of the need to chase. Let go of the need to prove. Let go of the belief that you are separate from the divine. You are not separate. You are the divine, walking this earth in human form. And when you align with this truth, everything in your life begins to align with it as well. The world becomes a reflection of the light within you. And as you shine your light, you help others to remember the light within themselves. You are already home. You are already whole. You are already free. And now it is time to step into the fullness of your being. It is time to let the light within you guide you. Let it lead you to places of peace, to places of love, to places of joy. Let it guide you to the life you were always meant to live. You are the light. You always have been. Now let it shine. And as you stand now in the fullness of your being, you begin to feel a quiet awe, the awe of realizing that you have always been exactly as you were meant to be. There is no need to search further. There is no need to seek validation, to chase after the fleeting desires that once seemed so important. You are no longer chasing because you know you were never lost. You are no longer striving because you realize that everything you've ever needed has been within you, patiently waiting for your remembrance. The world outside no longer holds the same power over you because you are no longer defined by its judgments, its expectations, or its illusions. You are free. Free from the need to become, free from the need to prove. The heaviness that once weighed upon you begins to dissolve, and in its place you feel a lightness, a profound lightness of being. You are no longer carrying the burden of who you think you should be. You are simply allowing yourself to be who you already are. There is no longer a war to fight, no longer a race to run.